Class of 2019, I'm going to miss our times here in the Nerd Ghetto. Some of you I've had for a couple of years, and I tried to fail you one more time so that you could come back, but apparently administration didn't like that. I'll miss watching you on stage and on the courts and on the fields and all those sorts of things. You've done a great job of using the gifts and abilities that God has blessed you with to His glory. So congratulations.
So when I think about this year's senior class, I have a lot of great memories, and we've ended up spending a lot of time together for some of you at least. And so trying to narrow it down is tough, but when I think of special memories, I think about debates, dance Fridays, special happy birthday songs, and the affectionately adversarial relationship between Mason Kaczynski and Andy Clagy.
My favorite memories from the class of 2019 would definitely include the time when I let the AP Chemistry class shave my head.
So many great memories from the class of 2019. I think I really appreciate any time we perform together and go on tour. We got rained on in Nashville. That was fantastic. Alec Quinn cried at the end of the home concert, and that was a beautiful, beautiful time.
My favorite memory of the class of 2019... I got nothing. I'm not...
2019 class is the first class that I've had all 4 years, so I started when you guys started, so you're very special to me. This is the first 4 years I've had my Koinonia group. They painted my classroom wall, so I will miss that. My lunch group this year, my seniors, were just amazing, all of them. Another favorite memory, when I found out that Jeffrey Slack is a secret YouTuber, and nobody knew. This is the first class that I did my blog assignment with for AP English, and that has been phenomenal.
You know, in all honesty, one of my favorite memories from this year is just watching my video students progress. You know, I've had them from kind of the beginning of their career here at Concordia in some cases, and I've seen them go from making these videos that really were silly and had no purpose to some really entertaining videos and some that are really informational and stuff like that. So it's really cool to see just kind of the growth that they've had in the video class. I've seen some instances where students have come together for a cause, whatever that cause may be, whether it's for some sort of charity and getting together and raising funding for that, or if it's coming together over something that happened in a hallway, for instance. So I've seen a lot of that. So that's really cool.
Class of 2019, you have many different gifts and abilities. God has blessed you in many different ways. My best advice to you would be just that you continue to seek His will as you live out your life for Him. Lots of great things He has in store for you out there in the coming years. Just continue to follow Him and trust in Him.
My future advice for the class of 2019, it's okay to get married young. Find a great church as soon as you can. Be an adult member, be active. Always budget your money. And when you're 21, never drink on an empty stomach.
My advice to the class of 2019 would be to be passionate about what you do and to keep your priorities intact.
Future advice is the same advice I give a lot to choir students in particular. Make the most of your time. Make the most of your moments. Be intentional about connecting with others and connecting with your Lord and Savior every day.
My advice for the class of 2019 is do something with your life that you really are excited about. It's rough when I hear people say that they want to go into a career and the only basis they have for wanting to do that is because it pays well. That hurts. And honestly, it hurts to hear that stuff because, you know, I'm here doing what I like because I like it. I'm here doing this, and even though I may not have a smile on my face all the time, I enjoy doing what I do. Plus, I make bank. So it's great.
In terms of advice, I guess I just want to remind you that wherever you go and whatever you do, even when things get hard, always remember that you are a dearly loved child of God.
Hey, Tina! Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
And I'm still just thinking about my old pals. Only now they're the ones I made here. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them.
I saw a friend today, it had been a while, and we forgot each other's names. But it didn't matter, 'cause deep inside, the feeling still remained the same. We talked of knowing one before you've met, and how you feel more than you see, and other worlds that lie in spaces in between, and angels you can see, and all the faces that I know have that same familiar glow. I think I must have known them somewhere once before, all the faces that I know. And all the faces we see each and every day. When I get home at night, you're the face I need. And when my mind's absorbed on my private little screen, and I'm walking blind through a sea of unknown men, I hear a voice reminding there across the street walks an old forgotten friend. And we don't have to say a word, it's really better left unsaid. Just lights through eyes that recognize all the faces that I know, all the faces that I know, and all the faces we see each and every day. when I get home at night. You're the face I need when I get home at night. You're the only face I need.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past said. Boy, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me.
Mr. Spencer, I hold in my hands the 2019 senior video. I think you're going to be very impressed with what we did.
I'm sure this is good, Andy, but really, I hope they remember you.
Mr. Spencer, what are you talking about? Mr. Spencer, I don't feel so good.
Here, have a peppermint.
It actually worked.